Okay, if I thought my ukulele was out of tune before, girl, okay, we're gonna just tune this right here. And I'll tell you later in the video why this is so out of tune. Poor ukulele. Okay, this is supposed to be G. There you go, a full minute of tuning a ukulele. I'll tell you why this is out of tune and why I'm in a new place, but I kind of like the people on Flosstube that just kind of show their stuff, their cross stitch, and then they're like, okay, and if you want to stay for the life updates, this part is for you, which I'll do that today. Hello, I'm Kaylee. This is Kaylee Cross Stitch, and you have reached a channel that is all about cross stitching, except not really this week because I only worked on one thing. I only worked on Alabama. And your girl is moving across the country, so I'm not going to put up anything that I usually do because I'm sort of on vacation right now. So I worked on Alabama, and I am nearly finished. And this is the only project I've worked on, so cross-stitch content is going to be very small today. Sorry for the lighting, you know, I'm in a new... No, not sorry. I'm in a new place. It's fine. This is stitched on 25 count, even weave. 1/1. That means that there's one strand of floss over one square on the fabric. And I believe I'm like 98%. All I have to do is fill in the rest of this green. This will be finished probably today or tomorrow. So this is the only stitching I've been doing. I stitch on this in the car if I'm not driving. And yeah, we're nearly done with this. So after I finish this, I will probably be working on my seasonal earth sal. This is out of the book Cross Stitch for the Earth by Emma Congdon, and I think I will just pull this out because the next state that I'm stitching is Iowa, and I'm not in Iowa yet. It'll be a few more days before I'm in Iowa, so hey, guess what? That's all the cross stitch content. 2 minutes and 51 seconds, and I'm done with the cross stitch content. But I do have a little bit of stuff to tell you about where we are in the world and what we're doing. As you may or may not know, I am moving to Baltimore, and I originally lived in Los Angeles. So we have, I don't know if you can hear my husband playing the trumpet, but we've been driving for 2 days straight, basically. So on Friday, we finished packing the stuff into the car, and previously we had put all of our stuff in a moving pod, which was significantly less expensive than taking a U-Haul and driving everything ourselves, because we did want to take a car. So we packed up a box of all of our stuff, and it's being shipped to Baltimore, and we are taking our time going across the country. So on Friday we left. We went to Phoenix, which was about a 6-hour drive or so, and we saw an accident, a really terrible accident, which I kind of forgot what highway accidents are like. Living in Los Angeles for 5 years, it's like, oh, you only get in fender benders, and there's not very many fatal accidents. While they still happen, there's not very many fatal accidents in Los Angeles for the amount of accidents there are. And it was a really bad accident. You just forget like parts of the country where people statistically more often die in accidents than they do in LA. So anyway, it was very sad. It affected me a little bit to think, you know, how quickly things change. But anyway, we got to Phoenix. We spent the night there, and we spent a day there. It was very hot. We went to a pool. We hung out with some very cute dogs. Oh my goodness, what else did we do? Yeah, we had good food. We had homemade ramen. Oh, so good. We spent some time with my cousin and friends, family and friends. It was a very good time. I stitched a little bit. You know, I've been stitching maybe 100 stitches a day, which is much less than I usually do, but it's been good. And then on the 4th, we drove from Phoenix all the way to Denver, which was 15 hours of driving. So we we took a route that was kind of, it said it would be faster. So we went out of Phoenix, like northwest, and we drove through some really cool areas where the vegetation was cacti, sagebrush, like small desert plants. And I was fascinated with the saguaro cactuses. They're really cool. Very interesting to see. It's like if you don't live in the desert, it's like that's their trees. And they were huge, and to imagine how old those cactuses are was really cool. And then we stopped in Albuquerque, New Mexico for lunch, and we had some great green chili sauce on our stuff and on our food. And what was very strange is on the 4th in New Mexico, and if you lived close to there, tell me why this is. I don't know why. We were kind of baffled by the fact that on July 4th at 3 p.m., we got there at 3 o'clock, that there was a 45-minute wait for most of the restaurants. Like, we ended up going to a different restaurant than we had originally planned. And maybe it was because it was a sit-down meal. I don't know. Tell me why you think that at 3 o'clock everyone was busy on July 4th. Yeah, I don't know. So then we drove north through Wyoming. No, that was yesterday. We drove north through New Mexico and up in through Arizona into Colorado, New Mexico, then Colorado, and drove through the mountains. It was very pretty. And when we were driving the straight part, or the even part, like we had gone through the mountains and then it got dark, and we were driving through Pueblo, which had so many fireworks. It was kind of cool, but kind of strange to just be driving through a town that they're setting off fireworks and you could see all of the fireworks. It was kind of interesting and cool. And then we got to our Airbnb at like 11:30 p.m. on the 4th, and it was a long day. So we didn't set an alarm. Well, we did set an alarm, but we left at 8 o'clock the next morning to go from Denver to Bismarck, North Dakota, which is where I am right now. So we drove from Denver up through Wyoming and South Dakota, and we drove right into a rainstorm. And I forgot what rainstorms are like. I'm such a LA person now. But we drove right into a rainstorm. It was very nostalgic to drive in a rainstorm in North Dakota. It was very fun. We got Qdoba for supper. Oh, it was good to have some vegetables in me again. We did not have very good lunch. It's full of cheese. But then, yeah, now we're at my in-laws' house for a couple days, and then on Friday we're heading to Minnesota. So we're kind of spending a few days here. I'm glad that we got our driving out of the way, or our big drives out of the way consecutively, and we can relax a little bit here. Check on my Instagram stories. So I am still kind of lazy and I don't want to edit a video together. So if you want to see any of these images or any of the scenery that I took pictures of, that I remember to take pictures of, the rainstorm is on there. You can follow me on Instagram at Kaylee Crossstitch, and I have highlighted on my stories the trip. So let me just pull up my Instagram so you can see. So here's my Instagram, and if you go to my profile, like this is my profile, and I have a highlight under here that's called Coast to Coast, and I put all of the stuff that I'm doing on there. Hey, Kaylee from 2 days ago. Yep. And also you might see my in-laws have these so adorable cats. Are they here? Yeah, he's sitting over there. He's like, "Why? Who is she talking to?" They're so cute. The boy plays fetch with you. I miss the cats that we lived with, but the boy plays fetch. It's hilarious. I forgot there is one more cross-stitch content. So if you've already clicked off, too bad you can't see this. But I got a gift from our friend who lives in I showed it to you. Who lives in California, and he was going through some old stuff from his grandparents, and apparently his grandma was a stitcher, and he gifted this to me. It was so sweet. It says Old Dutch Cleanser chases dirt. Does anyone know what this is? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing an inside joke. Old Dutch Cleanser chases dirt. I don't know. Tell me what this is. Does anybody know? But it's very cute. Chases dirt. Yeah, he said that she had lots of stitched pieces and was kind enough to gift me this. Very cute. So thank you. You know who you are if you watch these. I don't know if he watches these. Who knows? And it was kind of a going away gift. So it says, Kaylee and Dylan, get out of SoCal. We're going. So next time I see you, next time I upload, I will be in Iowa, and I maybe will have started Iowa. Yeah, maybe I already will have started it. So, yeah. See, it's one of my shortest floss tubes, and I talked the most probably. I will see you next week. Sunday. No live on Sunday. Again. We'll see if I can get my mom to, well, no. I'm going to a family reunion. I'm sorry that my mom's not here. For those of you who wanted to see her, I just probably won't. Maybe I'll put her in an Instagram story or something, a picture or something. So all of you wanting to see my mom again, you can go to my Instagram. And I think that's it. I will see you next week with a finished Alabama and some progress on this lady, this thing, and a start at Iowa probably. So yeah, I hope you have a great week. We'll see if I got this in tune. You say my floss tube is over, I have nothing more today. Why so sad? You can check my Instagram and see more of my move across the country. Hey, that one wasn't too bad, right? You'll be back soon, you see. You remember how to get to me. My ukulele's still out of tune. That's what you come back and you subscribe for that and follow me on Instagram to see my stitchy stuff. Da 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 da. I realized I forgot to tell you why this is out of tune. Very quick lesson. Do not leave your instruments in a hot car because they will go out of tune. If they weren't very expensive, like this was free to me, this was gifted to me, you know, it's okay. It's a low quality instrument, but if your instruments are high quality, do not let them fluctuate in temperature too much because it will ruin them. There are lots of horror stories on the internet about cellos cracking because of temperature. So, fun facts. See you next week. Bye. Oh, not that. Not that. Ah!